Hello, my name is Jeannie, and today I'm going to share a little secret recipe that I have. It's Italian peppers and oil. I take this to every party I go to and serve it almost every night. My kids love it. They cannot get enough of it. So pretty much all you're going to need at the store is to get some of the hot peppers. And then you need olive oil, salt, pepper, oregano, granulated garlic, and some cheese. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your pepper and you're going to cut the tops off in the little bottoms, just a little bit, and you're going to take all the seeds out because you can't put the seeds in, but it's going to make it a lot hotter. And these peppers can be really hot. You're going to cut the top of the pepper off and the bottom part. And then you're just going to kind of take the seeds out because they're really hot. And one thing, you might want to use gloves. I just can't. But afterwards, if you don't use gloves, you really got to wash your hands and don't scratch your eyes because you will burn your eyes. And then you just start cutting to the thickness that you like. You can make them real thick if you want, real thin. It just depends on how you like it. This is a really nice crunchy one. It's going to make a nice addition to my peppers. Some people like them real thin, some people like them real thick, but when they sit in the oil, and you actually can make these ahead of time, and they'll last for a couple days. They just are going to get a little wilty, but they're still delicious. And the more they marinate in all those olive oil and the cheese and the oregano and the garlic, it just gets so delicious. And that oil to dip hot crusty bread is absolutely to die for. And then you place them in your bowl. Just kind of like swoosh them around because you don't want them to stick together. You want them to all be nice and cut through. And they're nice and dry, as you can see, because they're going to make water anyway, because peppers are really filled with water. And that's why when you coat it with your olive oil, you want to be very careful. Again, you can always add, you can't take out. So now after you've cut all your peppers, you're going to add the olive oil. And again, you're just coating it real nice. Nice coating of the olive oil. Again, you can always add. Just a nice little coating. And I usually mix it just to make sure they're all coated with the olive oil. Real nice. And then we're going to add some oregano. This gives a nice little flavor. Going to coat it with the oregano. Stirring. And then your garlic powder. And again, you really have to keep tasting it because it's amazing. Everybody's likeness is a little bit different, but it seems like I make it, taste it, add a little bit more until I really like it. You just gotta kind of play with it. And then you're gonna add salt. And pepper. And again, you can visit my website. I do have this recipe on my website. And then you're just going to keep coating it. And after it sits for about 10 to 15 minutes, it really starts to have a nice little glaze and starts to really have a nice little taste to it already. And if you want a little bit of more oil, just add the oil, and then you're going to have to add a little bit more of the salt and pepper and garlic. Not too much oregano. You don't want to over oregano it, but it gives it a nice little smell. And when you dip your hot crusty bread in that oil, you end up eating the whole loaf because it's so good. And then after this sits for just a little bit, I then take a little bit of cheese and I just sprinkle a little bit on. This gives it another little flavor with the olive oil and all the other spices. And there you have what I pretty much call my signature dish, hot peppers and oil. Hope you enjoy. See you next time.